positive. But just on the flight deviations, when did the DAA find out or have noticed that these flights were going to deviate in such a way? Was it the morning of the first flights out that they went in that right direction across those areas, or did you have a week's notice or a month's notice, or when do you know that those flights are going to take that deviation?
Yeah, the runway went live on Wednesday, the 22nd of August, I'm pretty sure, and the first, I suppose, notification I got around it was on the Friday, the 24th, because at that point, I suppose, we had a number of flights taking off and there was a pattern. So when we saw that pattern, when it was different to what we had anticipated, then we started to engage on it.
How did you feel when you saw that, though? I mean, because I was at all those public consultations, or the vast majority of them. We were intimately familiar with the noise contours, and they basically went east to west with the waves either side. They did not go that way. So would you accept now that there's a huge breach of trust with the residents? It's going to be very hard to repair with those communities because of what's happened here.
Absolutely, and we have acknowledged that it was unexpected. We were disappointed to see it ourselves. We absolutely needed to start a process of engagement internally and externally with the various parties who are responsible with us for this, to understand how it had happened. And that did involve us going back through the various engagements that had been held and understanding what had happened in 2016 and in the intervening 6 years up until the actual runway went live. So fully accept. And I suppose with regard to a potential breach of trust, I suppose what I would say is we immediately started a process of engagement with the relevant community group.
To understand what I'm getting at, Mr. Fitzpatrick, would they have known, or rather should they have known, that aircraft will be departing and then banking to up to 75 degrees when using 28 right?
So the SIDS would have been submitted to the IAA in early last year. I think I'd have to check exact dates for you. They would have been published in the Aeronautical Information publication at least 2 months in advance of the operation of the aircraft. So everyone in the world involved in aviation knew exactly what the SIDS were going to be on the first day of operation.
Thank you very much. That makes it abundantly clear.